Hey guys, Spud here, as always. And before we start the mission, I just wanted to thank all of you for your support after putting up my video titled, I'm thinking of quitting YouTube and DCS World. The amazingly huge outpouring of support by members of the DCS community and messages from fellow content creators meant the world to me. And I wanted to ensure you guys got to see the mission that saved my faith in DCS World and being a content creator. I can't thank the guys of the Digital Controllers and my Spuds Buds group enough for helping to pull me out of the inverted spin that I didn't think I could recover from. And a huge thanks to the guys at Fox 3 Managed Solutions. I couldn't run these huge missions without your awesome servers. So without further ado, let's get on with the mission. After the Shah's flight and the awards ceremony, as the crowd started to fade away, he slowly wandered into a nearby hangar for some shade, and to take a rest after his flight. He knew very well that it could have been his last flight in the beautiful F-4, and he watched as the ground crew started to attack his jet, quickly checking fluid levels, pneumatic systems, filling the jet's tanks with fuel, and arming the aircraft with live weapons, as he watched silently, knowing his presence was powerful, and hoped to fill the young men and women with confidence rather than anxiety as he watched. They swiftly hoisted up 4 AIM-9 Mike Sidewinders and 4 AIM-7M Sparrows, and the Shah watched intently, knowing how sensitive the temperamental missiles were, as he saw the ordnance men check and recheck the data connectors, lanyards, and the small pyrotechnic charges that would kick the missile from its rack when fired. The Shah was intimately familiar with the AIM-7 and her shortcomings, and always hand-picked the missiles he would fly with. Every flight, he would assist the ground crew to ensure the weapons were handled with care and fitted correctly into his F-4's Sparrow recesses. Thankfully, in the clear skies of the hot and dry Middle East, the weapon functioned at a much higher rate than in the damp and humid jungles of Southeast Asia. But it was always those damn lanyards that were the cause of the problems, with the cable either breaking or being too short to successfully trigger the firing of the rocket motor of the missile once it was far enough away from the aircraft for a safe launch. After intense testing by a mixed team of US Navy and RDAF engineers working on the then-new F-14 program, it turned out that the charges that kicked the missile off of the aircraft were too strong and broke these lanyards, causing the missile to fall away to the ground harmlessly, and the Shah and many other pilots to lose far too many MiG kills and lose far too many friends as a result. If only the Phantom had allowed the Sparrow to be fired off of a rail as it was originally designed. The Shah smiled as he saw his daughter suiting up for her next flight with her Wizzo and the crew flying the other jet in her small element. The 2 pilots and 2 Wizzos quickly recapped their pre-briefed combat air patrol over the Red Sea, near the mouth of the Gulf of Suez, to provide extra air cover to the RDNS Suez and her battle group. Going over the general plan, frequencies, the handoff from Tel Aviv Control to Red Crown on the air-to-air frequency, emergency procedures, and the rescue plan, and vitally, how to ensure Red Crown and the RDNS Suez's radar operators could deconflict them and verify them as friendlies when there could be Arab Republic of New Alexandria Air Force F-4s threatening the carrier. The Shah watched silently, beaming with pride, as the crews walked to their aircraft, and laughed as his daughter hugged her Wizzo, her signature good luck charm, before this time climbing up the boarding ladder into the front seat. As the two crews started up their aircraft and completed their checks and started to taxi by the Shah, he stood from his seat and saluted the four officers as they gave him thumbs up, finger guns, and shakas. And the Shah chuckled to himself, "Allah, help me put up with this new generation of jet jockeys." The Shah had every confidence they would return home and potentially even victorious. The F-4 Phantom II had brought him home safely countless times against countless odds across the world. Every pilot graduating from the Royal Dhimar Air Force Academy knew they would one day face intense combat. It was drilled into them from their very first day and very first hour at the institution. And his daughter, now set to be the Empress after his death, chose the F-4 because it brought her father home safely, time and again. His oldest son, always the ambitious and bold child, had chosen the F-14 Tomcat. And while the aircraft was a symbol of the nation, the Tomcat hadn't brought him home in the first few hours of the new war. And the Shah deeply hoped that his son choosing the F-14 wouldn't be the downfall of the nation. As the flight of two F-4s lifted off gracefully and exited the pattern on a left downwind departure to the south and towards the gleaming blue Red Sea, leaving a trail of dark black exhaust from their J-79s, the Shah sat down and started to look at the reports handed to him by his advisors. The backwater of the war was starting to heat up now, with Islamic Emirates of Persia F-5s and MiG-29s sinking another Commonwealth of the Trucial Coast tanker in the Gulf of Oman, off the coast of Muscat. And while the crew were rescued safely, and one of the Tiger IIs had been shot down by a Trucial Coast Air Force Mirage F-1, these shocks on the global oil markets were not tolerable for either the Trucial Coast, the Kingdom of Dhimar, or its allies in the West. Something was going to need to be done beyond the capabilities of the 1st Special Operations Squadron and the Trucial Coast Air Force, despite their best efforts with their magnificently executed ambush over the Straits of Hormuz. The Shah sighed as the flight of specters slowly faded from view, and the colonel, who had been watching from afar, walked up to him and slapped him on the back, saying, "Damn, we're getting old. I remember when she was so young, running through the gardens of the palace with her pups, and now she's set to be Empress when we finally croak." The Shah mustered a chuckle and said, "I just hope the people are ready for it when the time comes. She very well could be the death of the nation. I barely hold a lid on this place as it is." And the colonel smiled and said, "Well, cheer up, man, that's a problem for tomorrow." And he smacked the back of his old friend's head, snapping him out of it, and the colonel laughed, knowing anyone else doing so probably would be shot on sight by the Shah's ever-present black tactical gear-clad guards. The colonel smiled and continued, "Cheer up, man. She'll be coming home safely. The F-4E has gotten us out of much worse scrapes than just a little cap flight. Remember Smoldering Summits? Now that was rough. Air-to-air refueling over the Hindu Kush, the best air defenses and MiG crews the Soviets could muster from Marie, flak so thick you could walk on it." The Shah smiled and laughed as visions of Soviet SAMs and MiGs flashed through his mind, and he said, "And man, you were just a baby pilot back then. I'm sure you owed that boom operator a new pair of skivvies." The colonel burst out laughing, with a deep and guttural booming laugh, and continued, "Oh man, I was buying plenty of pairs of skivvies after those Foxbats came blasting in at Mach 2.7. The Shah laughed and said, "Man, those Ruski fuckers were fast. And man, was I glad the Persians were on our side back then. I still can't believe how they threw away their country. And I guess we really gotta deal with them now, huh?" Back in the 1980s, the graveyard of empires had taken two new victims: the Soviet Union and the Imperial Emirates of Persia, driving both into destitution, revolution, and ruin. And for the people of the now Islamic Emirates of Persia, slavery beneath the oppression of religious fundamentalism. It was called Operation Smoldering Summits, the joint Kingdom of Dhimar and Emirates of Persia effort to push back the Soviet and Pirani incursion into Afghanistan. The Soviets and Pirani's aims were to shore up the fledgling communist government in Kabul and secure the Soviet Union's southern flank against the NATO-aligned Dhimar and Emirates. The Shah on the throne at that time, and the emirs in Tehran, believed it was the first step in a planned Soviet advance into the Persian Gulf and its associated oil reserves, posing a direct threat to the Emirates not through a proxy, but from the Soviet Union itself, as the lawless and ungovernable tracts of the Hindu Kush had served as a buffer zone since the end of the First World War. The existential threat to the existence of the Imperial Emirates of Persia forced the emirs to spend themselves to death, bankrupting the country through huge buys of the best weaponry the West could sell. Hundreds of F-4 Phantoms, F-5 Tigers, and McDonnell F-15A, B, C, and Ds. The largest expense, of course, went to the technological marvel at the time, when the Imperial Emirates of Persia Air Force became the only customer of the Northrop F-18L Tiger Shark, the land-based sister of the FA-18A Hornet. Okay, gentlemen, you're all buzzing with excitement, and so let's go ahead and get started here. I know you've all been living in relative squalor in the tent cities and carrying around rifles like infantrymen around the old derelict air bases of RAF Bastion and RAF Kandahar. However, we're finally being let off the leash to do the job we've been sent here to do by the Shah in Damascus and the emirs in Shiraz, Kerman, and Tehran. We're being authorized to conduct a limited airstrike against the two main Soviet logistical air bases along the border with the Soviet Socialist Republic of Turkmenistan. Now, please keep in mind as we fly today, even though you guys are super excited to get up into the air and finally ply our trade and get out of these ridiculous tents, but please keep in mind that today's mission is going to be extremely long-ranged, particularly to our F-4 crews, our F-16A crews, and our brand new F-18L crews. So precise timing in terms of getting hooked up with the tankers is going to be absolutely critical. And definitely keep in mind that our tanker crews are flying all the way from Mehrabad Air Base in Tehran in order to pass some juice to us. So we need to get stepped out to the aircraft by 0545 local time, so let's get this mission briefing underway here. Now, I know you guys all know the situation from all of the news communiques we've been getting, as well as listening to the BBC radio, but the situation is as follows, and I'm required to read it all to you guys. The Shah on the throne and the emirs in Shiraz, Kerman, and Tehran believe that the joint Soviet-Pirani invasion of Afghanistan is a move to push the borders of the Soviet Union beyond the mountains of the Hindu Kush and the Zagros and down into the oil fields of the Persian Gulf. These moves are especially troubling given the economic and social woes currently faced at home by the Emirates of Persia. While the Mujahideen, supported by the US, the Emirates, and the Shah, are fighting back against the Soviets and Piranis, they are still making progress. Within the last 6 months, in order to establish a buffer zone, Emirati and Dhimari Army airborne units were dropped in the largest combat airborne drop since the Second World War on the long derelict airfields of RAF Bastion and RAF Kandahar. These newly renovated airfields now serve as a bulwark against further Soviet and Pirani aggression, and a resupply conduit for the jihad launched against the Soviets by the Mujahideen. Due to recent atrocities committed by Soviet troops in the capital of Kabul, a limited airstrike against Soviet logistical bases has been authorized by the Council of Emirs and the Shah, and planned by the CIA and USAF planners in Washington. Next slide. For the mission objectives and ROE, it's pretty simple for today. Commander's intent is of course to degrade the Soviet and Pirani forces' logistical capability by striking Soviet Logistics Base number 2 along the border with the Turkmenistan Soviet Socialist Republic. The METAR at Old RAF Kandahar, as of 04:53 local time, is 220 at 10 knots for the wind, 10 statute plus miles visibility, scattered clouds at 800 feet AGL, temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a dew point of 0. Altimeters today will be set to 3002, and peak wind was 270 at 15 knots, about 25 minutes past the hour. For our OCA, fighter sweep objectives are to push Soviet and Pirani MiGs out of the target area and protect Weasel 5 flight over Soviet Logistics Base number 2 as they ply their SEAD tactics. The SEAD objective is of course to attack and suppress SAM batteries defending Soviet Logistics Base number 2. There are 3 times known SA-6 and 3 known SA-2 batteries operating in the target area, and it's important to note that these SAM operators are some of the best the Soviet Union has to offer and come directly from the Marie Air Base Fighter Weapons School just across the border. The escort objective is to protect strike aircraft from Pirani and Soviet MiGs over the target area during the vol time. Strike objective is of course to destroy as many aircraft, helicopters, and logistical infrastructure at Soviet Logistics Base number 2 as possible during the vol time. The bullseye for today is set to Soviet Logistics Base number 2, and the ROE is of course flight into or engaging Soviet or Pirani MiGs over the Soviet Union is strictly prohibited. We are not here to escalate against the Soviet Union, but merely give them a warning due to their human rights abuses in Kabul. 2-factor IFF is required for any BVR engagement. This consists of an electronic IFF followed by one of the following: Outlaw, TGP or visual capture. For our aircraft today, that's only going to be limited to the TCS systems on the F-14A. AIC, declaration of a hostile contact. Keep in mind that Outlaw is the call from the AIC if a bandit has been seen taking off from a known enemy airbase. If there is a furball and we have a red and blue aircraft merged together, visual confirmation only for weapons engagement purposes. And please keep in mind that ray gun calls are not valid due to the F-4E's raw equipment limitations. Next slide, please. For our times today, please keep in mind that all times are in local Kandahar time. The text on the slide here is incorrect. We'll be stepping out to our aircraft at 0540 local time, and we'll be taking off in sequence according to how the ground and tower controllers want to push us out towards the tankers. You'll also be talking with Hindu Kush Control. They're remote out at Tehran, so keep that in mind that they are not directly on scene. And then we're going to get the vol time started at roughly 0700 local time. So please keep in mind that this time may be Rolex to the right in case the tankers are slow getting on station on their long flight from Mehrabad Air Base in Tehran, or we have some sort of a holdup at either RAF Bastion or RAF Kandahar. Also keep in mind that there will be a roll call on the strike frequency at vol -2 to ensure that all players are all fully refueled and ready to go at vol +0. At vol +0, hopefully at 0700, OCA and SEED are going to push towards the target area. At 0705, that's going to be Vol plus 5. The strike and escort elements of the strike package will then push out towards the target area. For the AIC Red Crown, he may be calling spins for various elements of the strike package in order to create proper separation to allow OCA and SEED to do their jobs over the target area and allow an open window for strike and escort to push into the target area, hopefully unmolested. At 0735 local time, that's going to be Vol plus 35, the strike window will officially open. Now, for the strike aircraft, it's going to be a max of 2 passes on the targets. For my flight carrying a total of 4 times GBU-12s, that's going to be 2 passes, dropping 2 of our weapons on each pass. At 0745, the strike window is going to close, and that's at Vol plus 45. Then at 0750, at Vol plus 50, all flights are going to egress at a hard egress point. So even if you're chasing down a MiG, I need you to disengage and start flying home. This hard egress time is matched up to the hard egress time for our tankers, and we don't want to have anyone stranded without any juice to get from the tankers because they've had to head home to Mehrabad all the way back in Tehran. At 0820 local time, that's about Vol plus 80 minutes, the flights are going to end up returning to the tanker tracks. And then roughly at about Vol plus 100, so roughly 20 minutes after that, the tankers are going to hit their hard stop and need to start heading back home towards Tehran. And then at various times post that, all of the elements of the strike package will start trickling back to RAF Kandahar and RAF Bastion. Next slide, please. For mission intel today, we already went over the ROE, and flight into the Soviet Union is of course strictly prohibited today. The Soviet Air Force, along with their Pirani partners, are a massive threat to the strike package today. Please keep in mind that Marie Air Base, the Soviet fighter weapons school, is roughly only about 100 nautical miles from the border with Afghanistan in the Soviet Socialist Republic of Turkmenistan. This is why there are going to be numerous MiGs most likely intercepting us today, and why the SAM battery crews are going to be some of the best the Soviet Union has to offer. Please keep in mind that the border areas and Marie Air Base itself is defended by numerous SA-5 Gammon batteries, so ensure that you are not trespassing to the north across that border into the Soviet Union. Empire of Paran Air Force units are also deployed into the Afghanistan theater of operations, but they are a lower threat, as not very many of them have been rotated through the fighter weapons school at Marie. Soviet logistic bases are covered by SA-6s and SA-2 battalions, and the SAM threat thankfully is diminished slightly by the rugged terrain, which is necessitating the placement of those SAM sites in disadvantageous positions on valley floors. Red Air assets are going to be mostly consisting of late model MiG-21s, MiG-23s, and MiG-25 Foxbats. And of course, the IADS threat for the Red Air is going to be your usual slew of low-numbered SAMs, SA-2s, SA-3s, 5s, 6s, and SA-8s rounding out the gaggle. Next slide. For the playbook for the various flights and various elements of the strike package, of course, fighter sweep you guys are going to be pushing at Vol plus 0, and you'll be pushing Soviet and Pirani MiGs out of the target area. Freelancing to hunt down enemy MiGs is authorized, especially due to the fact that a Soviet MiG-21 did shoot down an RC-135 over neutral territory, and we definitely need to get some revenge for that. But do not trespass into the Soviet Union. Protect SEAD flights from enemy air threats as best as you possibly can, and egress on Bingo or Winchester as required, with a hard disengage and egress at Vol plus 50. For SEAD, you guys are going to be pushing at Vol plus 0. You may be called for a bit of a spin to allow you guys to get a little bit behind the leading edge of the fighter sweep. If you're unable to destroy the SAM radars themselves due to failures from Rockeye deliveries or Shrike deliveries, Wild Weasel the SAM sites in order to draw the SAM sites' attention away from the strike flights. Definitely egress on Bingo or egress with the Strikers with a hard disengage once again in case you get tangled up with MiGs at Vol plus 50. Escorts, you're going to be pushing at Vol plus 5 along with the Strikers, and you provide close escort to the strike flights and protect Strikers from the enemy air threat. You're going to egress on Bingo with the Strikers with the same hard disengage as the other flights. For the strike flights, we're going to be pushing at Vol plus 5 again, and we're going to be attacking and destroying the Soviet logistics infrastructure at this airbase, including helicopters and aircraft. The strike flights on target in order of Oxnard 8, Laguna 9, and Coronado 7. I'll be flying as strike lead in Coronado 7-1, and because we're the only aircraft in theater capable of carrying LGBs and some sort of a targeting guidance pod, we're going to be the last on scene to clean up any remaining air assets that are surviving on the airbase, and using our pave spike in order to provide a little bit better BDA once we get back home to RAF Kandahar. Again, maximum of 2 passes on target with a hard egress on Vol plus 50. Next slide. We also have an overview of our navigation knee boards. Please keep in mind for the Mirage F1 pilots, your INS system's a little bit funky, and you're going to have to take your waypoints and slide them down 1 as compared to the other flights that'll be associated with the strike package. TACAN navigation is going to be Kandahar Airbase of 75 X-ray, Bastion Airbase at 98 X-ray, and Shindad Airbase at 48 X-ray. Divert fields, Old RAF Shindad is on 48 X-ray and is currently under Mujahideen and Air America control, and this is going to be our emergency divert field. Air America has currently stated that they've been using roughly about 244.45 for a Unicom and a CTAF at Old RAF Shindad, but keep in mind that this is only going to be an emergency divert field. Another emergency divert field we have, which is definitely less desirable, is going to be Farah Airstrip. They, once again, are using a Unicom and CTAF of 227.67, and of course that is an outlying CIA and Air America strip. So definitely don't go there if you can't make it to anywhere else. Please keep in mind, guys, that there is extremely rugged terrain where we'll be flying today, and there are very little in the way of emergency divert fields and very little in the way of good places to eject to effect a successful rescue. So I recommend trying to get as far to the south and as far to the west as possible if you do consider yourself needing to eject. We also have a number of frequencies here that are set up for our communications with the various agencies listed. Please keep in mind, of course, that as always, the tower frequency is going to be the CTAF frequency in case the tower has closed for any reason due to personnel shortages, time of day, things of that nature. And of course, strike will be on 305.0. We also have 6 tankers for today's strike, and these are all laid out here, and you'll get your tanker assignments from either the AIC Red Crown or from Hindu Kush Control. And once you guys are directed to those guys, you'll of course switch over to that frequency. Next slide. A little bit of a flow chart here for our comms. You're of course going to come up on ground first and be given your taxi clearance on ground. You'll switch up to tower once you are holding short of the runway. You'll get your takeoff clearance, and as you're taking the runway, you'll be switched over to Hindu Kush Control. And then once you check in with them, you'll then be pushed to Red Crown on 305. And then you're going to receive your tanker assignment. You're going to push to your tankers and ensure that as your flight is air-to-air refueling, you have at least one member of your flight monitoring the strike frequency so your flight does not miss the roll call and your flight does not miss the push call for your element of the strike package. Next slide. For airspace admin today, departure procedures will be assigned via ATC. Expect something to the effect of runway heading to radar vectors on course. The marshal procedure for today is going to be marshalling at your assigned tanker and then pushing from that assigned tanker. Spins on ingress may be required due to the tanker stack being very spread out due to needing 6 tankers in total for the entire strike package, so definitely expect to be spun, especially if we're trying to form up the leading edge of the OCA flights heading inbound to the target area, or if for whatever reason strike flights accidentally get in front of that leading edge or get in front of SEAD assets. Arrival procedures are going to be assigned via Hindu Kush control, that's another typo there, and expect radar vectors to some sort of an approach. Expect an ILS if it gets a little bit cloudy out there and it's no longer visual conditions, or if we find ourselves in visual conditions, expect an overhead to a landing on your particular runway. Holding pattern diagram is set up there. It's going to always be left-hand turns between 2 waypoints, or if you don't have 2 waypoints to fly a hold between, you're going to utilize 30 nautical mile legs. Next slide. And that's it, guys. We are ready to step out to the jets. If we have any questions from flight leads, please ask them now. Otherwise, let's get suited up and get out there.
Roger. External power is connected, sir. Roger. Connected on the right, sir. Yep, done. Roger. Connected on the left.
Seven one radio check.
Loud and clear.
Roger.
Ready for alignment? Roger. What alignment do you want?
Air is disconnected.
Okay, go ahead and it is.
Roger. Yes, sir. External power is disconnected. Flaps out, sir. Flaps down.
Gotcha. Clemson clear, go ahead. Ready to taxi.
Coronado Flight 1's got a green jet. Kandahar Tower, Coronado 7 radio check.
Station calling tower readability is 5.
Roger. Roger, Tig. Coronado 7-3, radio check.
Yep, 137, radio check.
Gotcha, loud and clear, 3.
Yeah, my mic was disconnected for some reason.
Copy that.
I am green.
Roger that. Look, watch the Tomcats in front of us. They might be taxiing into us as we taxi out as well.
I haven't heard any of them on CTAF.
Yeah, not yet. I'm gonna go collect them off of ground here. Give me 1 sec. Great, 1 and 2 are green. Just let us know when you're ready to go.
Yeah, I've been green for a while. It's just I guess you didn't hear me.
Okay, roger that. You guys ready for taxi?
Yeah, ready.
Copy that. We'll just do a quick radio check on the tower freak. Coronado 7 check.
And confirm that's on comm 2.
Yeah, that should be on comm 1. That's going to be frequency 296.5.
Coronado 7, pass your message.
Coronado 7.
Coronado 7, tower, pass your message.
Coronado 7's up. Kandahar Tower, Coronado 7, flight of 3 F-4s on the Zulu ramp, ready for taxi.
Coronado 7, flight hello, taxi runway 23, your discretion, the QNH 3003.
3003 for runway 23 for Coronado 7 and flight.
3003 set 2.
Set 1. Alright, I'm going to come out and peel to the left-hand side. And I'll pick up 2 and 3, taxi out as I pass you.
Kandahar Tower,
taxi 23. Station calling tower, pass your call sign only. Kenor Tower, this is Buick 3-1. Flight.
Helps if I remove the wheel
Buick
shots.
3, roger, you can taxi runway G3, the QNH 3003, and give way to Coronado flight. Current taxi 23, Buick 3-1, flight.
Can't hear my crew chief over the internal radios.
If you disconnect the power, he doesn't talk to you anymore. All hand gestures.
I think with the amount of power I put on my J79s, I would have hopped the chocks there.
You just made it harder for him to pull it off.
Alright, let's go flying.
Cat Tower, Weasel 5-1, and flight 4 ship F-4, northeast parking, ready for taxi.
With 5 flight, you can taxi runway 23, the QNH 3003.
Altimeter 3003, taxi runway 23 for Weasel 5-1 in flight.
Alright, how low we climb? Roger.
Touchdown Tower, Oxford 8.
Station calling tower, say again.
Roger, Touchdown Tower, Oscar 8-1, flight of 3 F-18s at the legal ramp, ready to taxi.
Oxen 8-1, I think you're on the wrong frequency, but either way you can taxi runway 01, the Bastion QNH 3003.
Roger, I thought we were going straight to tower. My fault.
Kandar control, Rambler 1 flight ready to taxi.
Rambler 1 flight, hold position for now, I'll call you back.
Rambler 1 flight, holding position.
Miramar 6 flight ready to check 6-1.
Miramar 6 flight, tower readability 5. 6, flight hold position, I'll call you back. Weasel 5, flight, hold position after departure, fly runway heading, climb to altitude 7,000 feet. Weasel 5-1 tower, after departure, fly runway heading, climb to altitude 7,000 feet.
Fly runway heading up to 7,000 for Weasel 5-1.
Weasel 5-1, correct, the surface wind is calm, runway 23, clear takeoff. Weasel 5-1, confirm runway 23, cleared for takeoff. Weasel 5, I need you to read that back.
Weasel 5-1, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
Rambler 1, you can taxi runway 23, the QNH 3003.
23 Rambler 1 flight.
And Miramar 6 flight, you can follow Rambler runway 23.
1-1. Miramar 6 following Rambler runway 23.
Look at those beautiful phantoms go.
It's a beautiful sight.
And Coronado 7, hold short runway 23 after departure, fly runway heading, climb to altitude 7,000 feet.
Runway heading up to 7,000 feet. We're holding short runway 23 for Coronado 7 flight.
Coronado 7 flight, roger, report ready for departure.
Roger that, Coronado 7 will report. Before takeoff checks.
Kandahar Tower, Buick 3-1 is flight, holding short 2-3 behind Coronado flight.
Two, three, you guys ready to go? Say again.
Buick flight, roger,
Who's
hold
ready?
position after departure, fly
Who's
runway
not
heading,
ready?
climb to altitude 7,000 feet.
Kandahar Tower, Coronado 7, flight of 3 F-4s, holding short 2-3, ready to go.
Coronado 7 flight, roger, runway 23, the surface wind is calm, clear takeoff.
Takeoff 2-3 for Coronado 7 flight.
Weasel 5, contact indication control 255 decimal
I'm going to line up in the
bye-bye.
center. 3, line up on my left. 2, line up on my right. We're going to go for a 5-second separation.
Over to control, Weasel 5-1.
We are runway heading up to 7.
Buick 3, confirm after departure, fly runway heading, climb to altitude 7,000 feet.
Buick 3-1, after departure, climb 7,000 runway heading. Buick 3-1.
Buick 3, correct. Report ready for departure.
One set.
Canada Archer, Canada Tower, Buick 3-1 in flight, ready for departure, reporting short 2-3.
Buick 3, roger, behind the departing Phantoms, runway 23, line up and wait behind.
Copy that. Hold brakes.
Line up and wait for Buick 3-1 in flight, 2-3.
One's releasing brakes.
Engine's good, airspeed off the peg.
Straight off the brakes.
80 knots. Airspeed 100.
3 is rolling.
Okay, nails. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Gears moving. Gear up. Flaps up.
Popped out a burner.
She's out of burn. So what's up? Kandahar Tower, Buick 3-1 in flight, ready to go, 2-3.
Buick 3-1, roger.
The 300 indicating.
Coronado 7, contact Hindu Kush Control, frequency 255.50, bye-bye.
255.5 for Hindu Kush. Coronado 7.
She's on that frequency.
Copy that.
And Buick 3, runway 23, the surface wind is...
Next turn point is updated.
Coronado 7 check.
You're hot, Mike.
Station transiting on 25.5, it appears you've got a stock mic.
Copy that. That's Coronado 7. We're level 7,000, runway heading.
Coronado 7, roger, resume on navigation, there's no ATC altitude restriction.
Copy that. Coronado 7, own nav, no restriction for Coronado 7. 2, 3, coming right. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little control malfunction there. Alright, let's climb up. We're going to be climbing up to 20,000.
Coronado 3 to Coronado 1, radio check on infraflight.
Alright, that Coronado 7-1 is on 255.5. Radio check.
I don't hear you on infraflight.
Copy that. Stand by. Working the problem. Radio check.
Hey, sir, welcome back.
Copy that. Sorry about that. Had a little control difficulty there.
No worries. What's your speed?
We're currently 300 indicated, and we're climbing up to 20,000. Sorry, I thought you guys got my transmission.
Cruise control, flight of 3 F-14 Tomcats checking in, departing from Kandahar.
Station checking in with Hindu Kush. Say again the call sign only.
Buick 3-1 in flight.
Buick 3, roger, report your current altitude.
Angel 7.
Buick 3, roger, resume on navigation, there is no ATC altitude restriction.
Resume on navigation, Buick 3-1 in flight.
Oxnard 8, are you on this? Apologies if I missed your call.
I've got nails, 4 o'clock.
Cruise control, Oxford 8.
Oxnard 8, roger, just report your passing altitude for me.
Roger, passing Angels 10.
Oxnard 8, roger. Correction, resume on navigation, there's no ATC altitude restriction.
Oxford 8.
You got it, boss.
Hey guys, any reason why my radar seems to be stuck in standby? Doesn't seem like Jester's sweeping.
I'm unsure on that one. You're in air-to-air with it on, radar on?
Yep, I'm in air-to-air. Let's see. Oh, I got it. My bad.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you had it on target find or not, because then when you do that, he turns it off.
Yep, that's exactly what I had.
Weasel 5, flight, continue with rec run, bye-bye.
14,000. Target is a buddy, good IFF.
Cruise control, Buick 3-1 in flight, frequency change to tactical.
Buick 3, remain this frequency for now.
Staying with you, Buick 3-1 in flight. Oh, I can't see you, but I can see the black smoke coming out your tail.
Weasel 5, just confirm you're continuing with red prime.
Say again for Weasel 5, you're a bit low, control.
Weasel 5, apologies. If you could
One top
continue
visual
with
both
red
against.
prime now. Bye-bye.
529 miles, 16,000.
Say again one more time, control, did not get.
IFF is positive, he's a buddy.
Weasel 5, apologies. If you contact or push to red crown.
Over Red Crown for Weasel 5.
Rambler 1, flight, Hindu Kush control, are you on this frequency?
Heads up, nailed, 6 o'clock.
Checking in.
Rambler 1 flight, Hindu Kush control, hello, report your passing altitude.
Rambler 1 flight turning 350 currently 185.
Rambler 1, roger your ID, resume own navigation. There is no ATC altitude restriction.
Copy, Rambler 1. Same on the left.
Good to have the IPAF on with us.
Traffic, Miramar 6 flight of 2 Phantoms checking in.
We've got nails.
We'll have to have some help over here.
Miramar 6 flight, Hindu Kush control, report your passing altitude.
Right 10, ATC.
Angels 14.
Target paint, it's friendly.
Miramar 6, roger, you're identified, resume on navigation. There is no ATC altitude restriction.
Miramar 6.
Coronado 7, continue with Red Crown, bye-bye.
That continuous frag, no alibis, switching up to Red Crown for Coronado 7. One's leveling.
And confirm 305.
Affirm 305.
2's up.
Coronado 7, radio check.
Coronado 7.
Roger that, Coronado 7's inbound as frag, no alibis, flight of 3, F-4 is looking for a tanker.
Coronado 7, Red Crown, apologies, I stepped in Y, presume it's your dash 2. Coronado 7, stand by. Coronado 7, Red Crown, be advised, radar contact dash 2 and 3, now regained contact on dash 1. Alpha check is bullseye 173, 226, first QNH 30.02, altitude your discretion, proceed as flagged, apologies, stand by for a tanker.
After that, Coronado 7, Alpha check is sweet, and we've got waiting for a tanker for Coronado 7.
And Coronado 7, Red Crown, proceed, Shell 2-1 for tanker.
Shell 2-1 for Coronado 7. And did you have a squawk code for us, Red Crown?
Coronado 7, Red Crown, squawk, standby. Squawk 5,100 through 5,150.
5,100 through 5,150 for Coronado 7.
Weasel 5, Red Crown, you still with me?
You go for Weasel 5.
Weasel 5, Red Crown, apologies, I forgot. Weasel 5, Red Crown, squawk 4,000 through 4,075.
Looks like our tanker is going to be 20 X-ray. I'm going to swap us over to that.
Squawk 4,000 through 4,075 or Weasel 5-1.
And what was our
Red Crown,
squawk?
you 3-1 in flight checking in. Angels 20, 215 miles from bullseye.
2, go for 5-1.
Victor, Red Crown, radar contact, Alpha check, bullseye Bullseye 175, 216, false QNH, true 0.02. Altitude to us discretion, be advised traffic, your 1 o'clock, 3 miles, Coronado 73, proceed as flight, stand by for tanker.
031 in flight, copies.
Red Crown, Alpha 1, Section 81.
Breakthrough, Red Crown, just confirm traffic in sight.
Get no tankers.
Coronado 7, maintain 20 Angels.
Coronado 7 is maintaining Angels 20. Can we get a vector to that tanker? It looks like we're not going to attack hand on him.
Coronado 7, Shell 21, Bra 270, 17, tracks east.
Roger, 270 for 17 for Coronado 7. Coming left.
And breakthrough, Red Crown, proceed, Texaco 21.
Texaco 21 for 031 in flight.
Oxnard 8, Red Crown.
Red Crown, Alpha 81.
Oxnard 8, Red Crown, be advised, radar contact dash 2 and 3, negative radar contact dash 1. Alpha check for dash 2, bullseye 182, 202, false QNH, true 0.02, altitude, your discretion, proceed as fragged, stand by for squawk and tanker.
Oxnard 1.
Alright, linking up with this tanker on the nose. Coming right, guys. It's going to be a shitty intercept.
Oxnard 8, Red Crown, squawk 5,200 through 5,250. Proceed direct Texaco 31.
Roger, squawking 5,000 to 5,050, Texaco 31.
One's gate, just to make the turn here.
Red Crown, Laguna 9, flight 425 for checking in.
Laguna 9, Red Crown, stand by, proceed, as fragged. Coronado 7, be advised, Bra 1203 is Shell 11, Shell 21 is Bra 1668, 18 Angels.
Roger that, Red Crown. Coronado 7, this is the only tanker we can currently get a TAC and fix on. Anyway, we can switch up to Shell 11.
Coronado 7, Red Crown, that should be okay. Be advised, trailing you through last Weasel 5. You must give Weasel 5 prior.
Copy that for Coronado 7.
Laguna 9, Red Crown, go with checking.
Friendly, KC-135.
Okay, checking in, we've got 6 times mark AGs each, and 3 times 2 on our side there, 15 capable.
Laguna 9, Red Crown, Alpha, Christian,
Probably. I just can't get him on TAC and, so I'm worried we're not going to be able to get any gas from him.
20.02, squawk 5,300 through 5,375. Stand by for tanker.
Remain on strike, and 1 and 2 will switch over to tanker freak. Stand by for freak.
Laguna 9, Red Crown, proceed direct Shell 31, bullseye 174, 215.
Going to be frequency 265.
265, switch in. Red Crown, Rumble 1 flight checking in. 265.
Nails, 7 o'clock. And,
One's up, 265.
7 o'clock.
Weasel 5 flight, this is Coronado 7 flight. How copy?
Alpha Weasel 5 flight.
Yeah, Weasel 5, this is Coronado 7. Looks like our tanker was down, so we're currently headed for your tanker here. We can give way to you guys if you'd like. Looks like we're currently chasing down the tanker in front of you at this point.
Alright, this is Dash 4. I'll let Dash 1 now.
Copy.
And for a sanity check, you have to have external transfer off for AR, correct?
I do not believe so. I believe it can be on.
On, okay.
However, if it makes it feel better, you can definitely turn it off. It won't matter.
Love that.
I have a new bogey, right 5 degrees, 1 mile, 20,000.
Weasel 5, Coronado 7.
Getting no eye he's got to be hostile.
Stand by, Coronado. I'm trying to get 1 on the horn for you.
Copy that. 3, any updates on strike?
Nothing crazy, just checking in. People checking in.
Copy.
He's coming up now, Coronado. Stand by.
Roger.
You can do your check and it'll limit his bank angle here, so we're not giving the full 30.
Got it.
Thank you, sir.
Doesn't seem to be taking it. Stand by.
On the top, on your radio menu, does it say ICS or COM1?
I'm on.
Interesting. Coronado 7-1, copy Weasel 5-4.
Weasel 5-4 here. You guys able to contact a tanker?
Give me to relay for you, what do you need?
Copy that. Just trying to figure out the refueling order here.
There's 3 of and Dash 1 is just heading up to the ship now.
Yeah, roger that. We're currently trying to contact a tanker. Wondering if we have the wrong frequency here. Stand by. I'll keep trying.
Alright, need more calls for 265.
Yeah, affirm. That's what we've got as well, but tanker's not responding.
Jester set it up on 251 and it responded to me.
Copy that. 251 then. Flight switch
Copy,
251.
switch to 251.
This is Weasel 51 coming up. What's going on, Coronado?
Roger, Weasel 5. We've got, we had an issue with another tanker. For the refueling order, do you guys want to take it first, or do you want us to get some juice first?
Hey, you're already in position. Go ahead and get the juice. I mean, I think they wanted us first because we're seed.
Copy that. Up to you.
Let's get on over to 251 and then we can slide in first.
Copy that. 251, and we'll slide out further to the left here. Flight switch 251. And
Copy
we're gonna take
that. Weasel
observation
5
back.
sliding in under and coming up.
Switching 251.
5-1 roll call. This is Weasel 5-4.
It's up on 251.
2. I will check in to get the boom down.
After that, go ahead and cancel your check-in.
50, 1 mile, 20,000. Friendly target giving IFF returns.
Weasel 5, tanker's all yours.
Thanks, Coronado. Weasel 5-1 sliding in.
Copy that.
What a beautiful tanker.
Alright, Weasel 5-1 taking the boom.
Roger. 3, any updates on strike?
Negative, pretty silent.
Roger.
Ambla 1 flight, visa 6 Echo, launch on left echelon.
We have a new bogey. Right 45, 1 mile, 20,000.
The air refueling over the Hindu Kush. That ain't too shabby.
Good IFF, he's a friendly.
No, it's pretty impressive.
Even better that it's F-4s.
True. Even better, that's a KC-135.
Oh yeah. Next mission, I'm gonna put bare metal silver skins on the tankers.
That'd be sweet.
I've got nails 4 o'clock. And the nails 4 o'clock.
Did you just pop flares?
Negative. I think that was Weasel 5-3.
Weasel 5-1 is complete, going observation right.
Weasel 5-2, you're up.
Oh, Taker's coming left.
Visual. Weasel 5, one of your flight members is popping flares.
Freaking Jester.
I've got nails 4 o'clock. And nails 4 o'clock.
Weasel 5 flight. Watch your formation.
Heads up, nails 5 o'clock.
Ooh, taking in the turn, that's gonna be tough.
The weird thing is I actually find it's easier.
Nails 5 o'clock.
I'll find it easier in the 16, but that's about it.
Weasel 5-1, are you guys down to a 3-ship?
Yeah, we lost Dash 2 after takeoff and pros.
Copy.
He's back in the game now en route, but you guys shouldn't need to wait for him.
Copy.
How much would you like to take? Just a couple K top off, or you want us to get a full bag?
I'm thinking just top off here at this point, just because we're a little bit behind schedule because of the 2 flights on 1 tanker. So I think I'll probably just pop it up to full internal tanks and then just slide right for you guys. Make sure you're feeding off that centerline tank first. We want to get rid of that, especially if we're going to get into air-to-air.
Yeah, it's already dry.
Copy.
Slowing down.
Diesel 5-1, just because of the timeline here. Do you guys mind taking a little bit less gas for us?
To your clear to go on the right. Last on right.
Stand by, Coronado.
There again, lead. Hamler 1-2, you're clear to go west on right, on Texaco 1-1. 2, take a Marie basket.
Seems like all the tankers are on 251.
Yeah, really annoying. I'm not sure why it did that.
Stand by, Coronado. We're working the numbers now.
Copy that, no problem. Take your time.
That explains why there's a little chatter on Red Crown about not finding the tanker.
Yeah, 3, if you want to relay to them that basically they seem to all be on 251, that would be ideal.
Right.
Nice job, guys.
Alright, those are some nails. 2 o'clock.
Rambler 1-2, switch position with leader. 2.
Nice and easy, Weasel. Don't lunge for it.
Weasel 5-1's back up on the tanker, Bree.
Copy that, 5-1.
Let's see if my dashboard can get some gas here, then we'll probably proceed with what we got.
Roger. Seems that the tankers are all on 251.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, unknown why that is. They were all set in the mission.
It seems that so far only Tomcats has finished tanking.
Copy that. Weasel 5-1, has your Dash 4 gotten a, looks like the tankers hasn't given him a clear contact. Whoa. Weasel 5-4, go ahead and come off right.
Yeah, our Dash 4 just had an issue.
Yep, roger that, we saw it. Alright, Weasel 5-1, Coronado 7-1 is gonna go for the tanker.
You saw yours, Coronado.
Weasel, plane. Rumble 1314, wait for 122, finish refueling to Richard.
Coronado 7-1 sliding in.
Rambler 1-1, this is the right tanker, it's Texaco 1-1, is that right?
That's what Red Count assigned us.
Go forward 8 feet. Okay, cool. We're taking fuel.
Well, he's not talking to me.
You're charging the boom. You are drifting forward. This basket just doesn't like us today. Come 6 feet forward.
That's Rambler 1-4, he's talking to me.
That's it. The fuel's coming.
Alright, take the left basket.
Hey, you're drifting up. Hey, you're charging the boom. Whoa, you're about to fall off. Drifting aft. I felt turbulence, I swear.
Texaco 1-1, Rambler 1-3 moving from left observation to right basket.
Forward 10 feet. We're connected. Hey, you're drifting up. Watch it, you're about to fall off. Hey, you're drifting aft. Stay on target. I had to do that for Star Wars, I had to. Go forward 15. About 5 feet out. Okay, cool. We're taking fuel. Whoa, you're charging the boom. Drifting up. Okay, we're about to fall off. Okay, nails. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Forward.
Alright, 7-1's got plenty of gas. Sliding right.
Thanks, but we are expecting roulette. 7-2 sliding in.
Copy that. I was expecting the Rolex, no problem. Alright, 7-1's gonna switch up to strike here.
Tanker is 251, right?
Tanker is 251. Weasel 5-1, point out of 7-1's gonna switch up to strike here.
Heads up, nails 5 o'clock.
Red Crown, Coronado 7-1, strike leads back up.
But he's not letting me say it again, so I'm just gonna drive it in. Red Crown.
Yeah, copy that. Seems like we've got a tanker issue. All the tankers seem to be on 251. How copy?
20,000.
Coronado 7 Red Crown, that has been reported. It seems like everyone has kind of figured it out on their own, I think.
Copy that. Glad that it's going well.
But it's mislabeled on the tanker list as show 1-1.
Oxford 8 Red Crown, I believe that is an isolated issue.
God, I love DCS sometimes.
I got an engage light, so I think I'm taking gas.
You just fell out of it.
1 Red Crown,
So reset your red air refueling 4, and you should be good.
I'm the last one to refuel. I'm taking fuel right now. It should be out for 2 minutes.
Rambler 1 Red Crown.
Rambler 1 listening.
Rambler 1 Red Crown, during approximate ETA for your refueling.
Rambler 1 just ended up refueling. We are leaving Texaco right now.
Rambler 1 Red Crown, if you stay holding hands with Texaco 1 please, break. 4-2 Red Crown.
4-2 is back with you. Bullseye, I'm gonna call that 165 for 188.
4-2 Red Crown, just to confirm you've completed AAO.
Dash 2 couldn't take anything, so we're just gonna go in raw.
4-2 Red Crown, Royal, if you could direct yourself towards Texaco 1-1 please.
Just hello. Sorry, say again for Ford.
4-2 Red Crown, if you could make your way and try and rejoin with Texaco 1-1 please.
Just check out, you want us to try an AAR again?
Negative, just to rejoin with the other fighters.
Roger, 4-2. with text code 11.
Red Crown.
Test in this guy's envelope.
Just fell out of it a little bit.
Red Crown.
Still on. Am I off?
You're
Red
off.
Crown, Miramar.
Do you have an approximate ETA for your refueling?
Cycle. We'll call 5 mics, Miramar 6-1, holding hands with Arco 115 now.
All players, Red Crown. Roll call as follows. Rambler 1, Ford 2, Buick 3, Weasel 5, Miramar 6, Coronado 7, Oxnard 8, Laguna 9.
Rambler 1. Ford 2. Cleared. I'm getting no audio from contact or anything.
Are you receiving gas?
Oxnard 8.
Unsure.
Look at your fuel gauge.
Weasel 5 came up. Weasel 5. It is going up.
Skip Miramar 6.
Just make sure you're resetting your air-to-air refueling switch between each attempt.
Skip Coronado 7 and Oxnard 8.
Laguna 9? Yeah, I have been. Okay, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna sort this out.
All players, Red Crown expects push ETA 2 mics.
After that, expecting push in 2 mics.
Yeah, I'm sure 2.
3.
Happening.
3, you're gonna have to hurry up a bit. We've got push in about 5 mics.
All strike aircraft, as soon as you finish your refueling, proceed direct to hold hands with text code 2-1 and push as fragged.
Coronado 7.
Miramar 6. Is this show 1-1? Yes.
Red Crown, picture clean. Push ETA 1 mic.
Fighters are pushing in 1 mic. Three, you're gonna have to be a lot closer for the pre-contact.
All players, stage 1 push includes Rambler, Ford, Buick, Weasel, push.
Alright boys, let's head to the target. We're 1 pushing.
Oxnard 8-1 pushing.
Weasel 5-1 pushing.
Oxnard 8, Red Crown, pause your push, do not continue. Your push is ETA 5 minutes.
Oxnard 8-1 copy.
Beautiful pre.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the tanker talk to me either. This is weird.
Yeah, I think it's a bug.
I'm showing 12K though, so I think I took some gas because I started with 9.
That's better than nothing.
True.
Just charged it a little there, 3.
UX31 from Rumbler 11. Rambler, this is really go ahead.
Verbal corrections and
Could you say your max speed, please? Our speed is currently at 6.5. Correction, 0.65. Copy, Rambler going 0.652. Rambler, if we need to slow it down, let us know. It's not about to slow down, it's just to push at the same time as you. We are 0.75 right now. Roger.
Great, make sure you're resetting that air-to-air refuel switch.
We are. Rambler, this is Buick. Since you guys are C, do you guys want to take the lead to shoot down any SAMs?
I got my autopilot on.
We are lead to lead further back than you. Up.
Say again, 2.
I'm top off internal.
Copy that. How's your the HUD lights for your externals?
I only use the center.
Copy that. Let's go ahead
We're picking up Sam.
and leave the tanker
radars on
and let's come
RWR.
right.
Red Crown seen.
Great job on the AAR, guys. Love it. And coming right, direct northbound.
Rock on Oxnard 8-1 pushing.
Blue strike, Red Crown, push ETA 1 minute.
Good timing, guys. Make sure everyone's up on strike.
Red Crown 4, just a heads up, I think your clock is a minute behind. It's 7:05 on my end.
Apologies, I did not call this. This is a Rolex 1 mic.
Oof.
I'll assume I didn't. All players, Red Crown, Rolex 1 mic. My bad.
We have a
Thank you.
That's one mic.
7 o'clock.
All players, Red Crown, push stage 2, all strike including Miramar, Coronado, Oxnard, Laguna, push.
Coronado 7 pushing.
Miramar 6, copies all. Breaking away and pushing.
Outside 8-1 copies.
Wilco.
Red Crown, Laguna 9 needs 2 more miles, if possible.
Laguna 9, Red Crown, see those frags. You can delay as long as you need. Laguna 9.
8.3. Coming slight right. During that whole air-to-air refueling, I had
11 o'clock.
the theme song for Doctor Strangelove playing in my head.
Yeah.
A new bogey. Right 30 degrees, 48 miles, 20,000.
Pushing up to Mach 0.75.
Yes, IFF returns on this one, he paints.
He's on the rejoin again, I fell back.
Roger.
Heads up, new bogey. Right 20 degrees, 47 miles, 20,500. IFS is good. That's a friend.
Ground Coronado 7.
Coronado 7, right ground.
Do you have a speed you want us to hold for the SEP?
Coronado 7, that's probably a negative. Whatever speed you're at right now is probably fine. You are opening.
Copy that. We got Mach 7.5. Two, 3. You guys need me to pull it back, just let me know.
Red ground, clean.
He's got good closure, good speeds. Yep, 30 almost high.
Recommend offset left 330. Correction 330.
Flight, remember to set your laser codes.
Two set. 3 is set. Rambler 1-1, repeat.
One set.
Rambler 1-1, red crown, recommend offset left 330. 330, Rambler 1-1. Do we have any specific that we are bombing?
Anything the other flights don't hit. Prioritize helicopters over fixed wing.
Roger.
We'll separate ourselves once we got targets.
42, red crown, picture clean.
Yep, still 100 miles away.
Visual on YouTube.
Copy, a little high, coming down.
All about that X, Y, and Z clearance, baby.
Jet is a death sentence, it feels like.
Kinda hoping I can burn off this center tank soon.
Yeah, I just dropped it. I'm on wing tanks now.
You guys still good with speed?
Yep.
Roger. Let's bring it upstairs to... Actually, negative. We got held at 20.
Rambler 1, recommend flow 360 again.
360, Rambler 1-1.
Heads up, nails 5 o'clock.
Light fence in.
That's 11-7. So it's fence in, 10-7, but we're using a certain time.
One's fenced, 11.0.
Kinda hard to tell your
fuel state.
Red Crown Buick 3-1 in flight. Have 23 flight and a possible F-1 flight on RWR.
Red Crown acknowledges, Red Crown clean.
Just keep in mind that your tanks kind of periodically fill in your internal tanks. So your totalizer is going to kind of always be shifting.
Red Crown, pitch developing, standby.
Yep.
Looks like I've got aerial nails at our 1 o'clock-ish.
Heads up, nails 5 o'clock.
Red Crown, new picture, 3 groups. East group, bullseye 03773, 25,000, stack 15,000, tracks southwest, heavy, full. Middle group, bullseye 30085, 25,000, tracks southeast, hostile, 2 contacts. And west group, bullseye 29794, 15,000, tracks southeast, hostile, 2 contacts.
Hamla 1-1 copy. Red Crown, Buick 3-1 copies all. We'll take the eastern group if you want, 037.
Oh, I'm showing.
Red Crown 4-2, I think that west group is in Turkmenistan. Are we still clear to engage that?
If they cross and you, then affirm, until they cross, negative.
Roger.
Start the beeps and the boops in the F4.
Oh yeah, it's going nuts right now.
Auto 7, Buddy Spike F4.
Breakthrough, Red Crown, recommend offset 035.
Red Crown Buick 3-1, say again.
Recommend offset right 035.
Offset 035 Buick.
Rambler 1, Red Crown, recommend spin right. I'm not sure you'll get a timeline before crossing into Turkmenistan.
Spinning right, Rambler 1-1.
4-2, Red Crown. You're already trading, but it looks like you're probably going to just play guard at this point. It's your call whether to support Buick on East Group, or you may want to spin to support Rambler on West Group and Middle Group.
Fort Roger, we briefed to basically just play goalie. If you want us to help out Rambler, that's fine.
4-2, Red Crown, Roger. Recommend just continue flow north for another 25, 30 odd miles, and then if nothing happens by then, anchor.
Fort 2, Roger, turning north.
And Red Crown, the west and middle group, faded.
Red Crown Buick 3-1 in flight. Radar contact about 100 miles, 035.
Buick 3, Red Crown, East Group, brought 02266, 25,000, stack 20,000 climbing, hot, hostile, heavy, full contacts.
Buick 1-1, Buick 3-1, Roger's all, we're gonna commit.
Is it a green light to show that the center tank is empty, or an amber light?
So green one is low, not necessarily when it's empty. It doesn't know when it's empty.
20,000.
Copy.
Heads up, I've got nails, 11 o'clock. Friendly target giving IFF return.
Also, that will be when you think it's low.
Roger.
Red Crown, middle group, bullseye 298, 51, 25,000, track southeast, hostile 2 contacts.
What's that for Ford? Wow, I took on a lot more gas than I thought I did. Roger.
Same.
And just a heads up, we're gonna need, our cursor doesn't support bullseye.
Roger, Red Crown.
I had mine on wing tanks, and I think they just ran dry.
Round, recommend you tighten up just a spin and flow
Sterling tank, and I just took on
northeast.
the 3K, so...
I'm got 1-1.
Yep, roger that.
Have a new boat, left 10 degrees, 37 miles, 20,500. IFF checks out, target tank.
Red Crown, this is DO31. Confirm Bandit 027 on hostile.
Break 3, Red Crown, Brazil 17, 46, 25,000, stack 20,000, hostile, heavy, full contacts.
Copy.
Rambler 12, Bra 345, 73, 25,000, hostile, 2 contacts, cut off 010. 345, 2 contacts.
All strike flight, strike lead, spin once. I'm in left for a spin.
Miramar 6, Red Crown, skip the spin.
Miramar 6, copy, sorry, having some SRS issues.
No problem, Red Crown. Red Crown, Laguna 9. Laguna 9, send it if it's quick.
Red Crown, Laguna 9, 2 and 4 has to head back to Bastion. 1 and 3 is with you.
Red Crown. Bra 324, 50, 25,000, flank right, hostile, 2 contacts.
Blocked.
To target Bra 323, 45, 25,000, track right, hostile, 2 contacts.
You have flight 3 times 2.
Weasel 5, Red Crown, spin left.
Weasel 5, spin left.
Rambler 1, flows 020.
020.
Back 3, confirm recommit. Back 3, 11 o'clock, 8 miles, 25,000 maneuvers hot. Back 3, your nose, 6 miles.
One's back on yardstick, tack in.
You have 3 defensive, big 23. Coronado, flight Miramar 6-1.
Miramar, go for it.
Hey, I got a split. I just got called back into work. I pushed 6-2 to yield.
Hey, firm.
4-2 Red Crown on defensive, turn left, threat bra 03816 hot.
4-2, roger.
Rambler 1 expedite if able.
Buick 3 flight, merge 23. For target nose 8.
Threat from the north,
Copy that, Miramar
remaining
6-2.
trailer 2 ship in hot. 8 miles.
Movie
Turn
copy.
out of flight, rolling out of the spin.
Mud spike, SA2.
Yep, got that mud spike.
4-2 offensive flogger.
Break 3 now merged, 3 hostiles.
Rambler 1-1 request clearance to commit on West Group.
Rambler 1-1 West Group 35335 23,000 flank right. Hostile to contact.
Rambler 1-1 engaged West Group.
SA2 launch.
How bad did it go?
Oxnard 8 Red Crown, spin left.
Red Crown 422 is down. SA2 launch, I think.
Red Crown and Ford Green Lane 200.
200.
Weasel 5 offset 270.
Weasel 5, offset 270.
Oxnard 8 Red Crown, spin left.
Oxford 1, copy.
I'm more afraid of the SAMs than I am the MiGs, to be honest.
Agreed.
Rambler 1 West Group 02215 24,000 beam right.
Rambler 1 defending SA2.
Red Crown
7, Miramar 6.
Miramar 6.
I'm very low on fuel. I think I'm heading back to the tankers for now.
Copy. Yeah, mud spike is
Weasel
like
5
60s.
flow left 130.
Left 130 for Weasel 5.
Roger that. External lights coming off, thanks.
421 in right, Skosh.
422 Furble Bra 05811 6000. West Group Bra 015 13 25,000 beam right hostile 2 contacts.
Confirm 13 or 30?
13.
Well, that's not good.
Breakthrough West Group, your northwest 8 miles hot.
Buick 3 is bingo.
2 o'clock off.
Request off station.
Breakthrough
friendly is,
2 left
10 o'clock.
contact Green Lane 180.
Weasel 5 is going to press air defenses.
Welcome. Weasel 5, Bravo Bra 046, 16, defensive, follow on group 7 miles to the northwest.
Second left-hand spin, now.
Red Crown, this is Buick 3-2, I need out now.
Susan. Buick 3-2, negative contact, green lane south.
Visual on 3.
Rambler 1, if able, flow hot 060.
060.
There's still a 2 over there to the north.
Weasel 5-2, your nose 6 miles, 12,000, maneuvers hot.
Weasel 5-1, Magnum defending SAC.
18, 15,000, hostile, singleton,
That's not 5-2 defending.
Rumble 1-1, repeat.
Rambler 1-1, Bra 062, 15, 17,000, hostile, singleton, merged 422.
Nice. 1-1 targeted. Rambler 1-1, Fox 1, bandit 20,000 hot.
Good drop on the center bag. 2-1 Tally, offensive in the rear. Port 2-1 is eyeball, fish bed, Fox 2. Respect 2-1 is flash on the mouth.
Singleton remains fireable, offensive, Buick 3-1.
Buick 3-2, request off station.
Buick 3-2, green lane south, you're off station. Weasel 5, Red Crown, picture currently clean. You're free to proceed with seed, but keep your eyes up.
Weasel 5 copies, already engaging.
Rambler 1-3, recommend DLAL 055.
Buick 3-2 is going off air, 300 pounds of fuel.
Snarg flight, push. Push, push, push.
Push.
Port 2-1 in right, weapons and fuel yellow.
Port 2, recommend DLAL 010.
0104.
Red Crown, clean.
Alright guys, we're pushing.
Buick 3 is going to try to set it down on the highway just south of the target area.
Negative, eject, eject, eject. Don't let the Soviets get your jet.
Eject, Buick 3-2, watch it.
Alright, one's inbound to IP.
2, 3. Right now, I'm gonna estimate I have about 15 more mics on station here. Burned a little bit more gas than I expected getting up here.
Red Crown.
Oxnard flight. What's your distance to the IP?
Actually, we'll be there in 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Copy that. What's your distance?
My IP standby. 12 miles from IP.
Copy that. Go ahead and buster to the IP. We need you guys out in front.
Copy.
We have a friendly 5 o'clock.
Ramble 1-1, Red Crown, recommend you anchor in place, set up guard.
Alright, 2-3, make sure your switches are good to go. Pave spike's good to go. And your bombing table's good to go.
2. 3 is up and ready. 422, Red Crown, looks like you're currently in line with Ford. If you can just remain on station as long as you can, I'll just keep you there as leading edge, and then Rambler will be able to back you up.
And 1 from 2, confirm me about a half mile off your right side. 4-2.
Affirm, visual.
Copy.
Rambler 1, Red Crown, safe state.
3 is set on the trail about 1 mile and a half.
Copy.
Passing IP, press shoot towards target area. Oxford 4, A1.
This is Weasel 2, yes, radar still down. Weasel 2. Red Crown, Weasel 2, Wild Weasel.
Red Crown. Weasel 5, Red Crown, strike ETA. Looks like about 3 mics.
Weasel 5, 1 copies all. Red Crown, looking at 9.
Looking at 9, Red Crown.
Red Crown, looking at 9. Disregard.
Red Crown.
Five, we got 2 SA6s on the air.
Weasel copies. I'm doing the Weasel thing. We are out of magnums and just playing it by ear.
Tornado 7.
Red Crown, Regular 9 has much like 6. Do you have a lowdown for us?
Looking at 6, Red Crown, current loadout is on main positions 2 times SA6, likely around POI. I'm sure of anything more at this time.
SA6 launch.
Regular 9 comes.
One's defensive.
3 defense.
Visual on you 3. Passing 3 or 6. Yep, that SA6 is after us.
We've got a friendly Hornet, 1 o'clock high, 3 miles, and a friendly Hornet, 10 o'clock high, 3 miles.
It's after me. Defeated.
Oxnard 8-1, turning in hot.
Roger, Oxnard, you're clear. That SA6 is after us. Going back south to reset up for the engagement.
Weasel 5-1 ejecting.
Red Crown, Weasel 5-2, Winchester, Bingo Fuel, request vector to home base.
Weasel 5-2, Red Crown, stand by. Weasel 5-2, Red Crown. Canada is Pigeons 173, 276.
173 for 276.
Controllable oscillation.
SA-6 launch.
Going to divert field. Old RAF Shindan.
So 5-3 Red Crown, Shindan, Pigeons 214, 168. Be advised at Cal Airfield, which Bra 23758, there are suspected SA-6s. You are not really crossing into any threat path there, but just be advised you may need to defend left.
Hotjar 8-1, coming deployed, second pass.
Back up on the radio, I think our SRS crashed.
I bet. One is still circling the north, trying to reset up.
Filter times 4.
2 copies. I had a complete failure of my pitot static, but it looks like it's back. I'm coming back to you guys.
That.
What's your distance from IP 1?
I think it's roughly 30.
Red Crown, safe state.
422, it's still yellow. Is it time to head out now?
4-2 Red Crown, there's still a lot of playtime for the other mission, crashing the other flights, but if you need to head out due to fuel, you need to head out.
Part 2, I can stay around for a little bit. I'm just not exactly sure on the timing of the strikers right now.
4-2 Red Crown, I believe strikers, majority of strikers already engaged. The expected hard egress is approximately 10 legs.
4-2.
And Rambler 1, Red Crown, safe state.
Rambler 1, fuel state is 10.2, we got 15 mics.
Red Crown.
Red Crown, Laguna 9.
Laguna 9, Red Crown.
SA-6. Red Crown, Laguna 9 is checking in from our IP at Angel 27 and defending.
I didn't see it. Shit.
Red Crown.
Ken, do you have any tasking for us?
Proceed as fact, Red Crown.
Laguna 9, copy.
I'm glad I went defensive.
Red Crown, Aqua 8, mission complete, egressing south.
Red Crown.
Red Crown, Coronado 7 still working around these SA-6s.
Red Crown. I am declaring a fuel emergency, looking for closest direction to friendly lines.
Standby searching.
Red Crown, I got my Dash 2 in a safe situation.
Visual 5-3 Red Crown, closest airfield is 133 miles your nose. If you're not going to make that, recommend flow 160 for as long as you can.
Copy, fuel state 0.8, flowing 160.
Oxnard 81 Red Crown, say again.
5-3, fuel state 0.8, flowing 160.
Oxnard 81 Red Crown, say again.
Roger, 81, mission complete, 82 took damage, he is critical fuel state, he is flowing 160 right now.
Red Crown.
Confirm airfield.
Visual 5-4 Red Crown.
2 on defense.
On defensive.
Missile, 7 o'clock.
More SA-6 launches. It's after me.
All players, Red Crown strike window is closed. Expect hard egress, ETA 5 mics.
Roger that. Roger.
Umbrella 1-1.
We've got a friendly 12 o'clock. 6 miles. Okay, that's mud.
Defeated.
Same, not having visual on the target.
Yeah, roger that. I'm gonna just drop the 2 bombs and dive toss and get out of here. Free flow direct southbound.
Copies, I'm just gonna drop my bombs in a second.
Copy that. Yep, just gonna stick it to the Russians here real quick.
Red Crown, Oxnard, week 1.
Oxnard 81 Red Crown.
Roger, my Dash 2 had ejac, pulls 153 for 28.
Alright.
153 28 Red Crown.
One's out to the south. Ooh, that's a lot of flak.
Yeah,
Missile launches.
copy, final position, 153.
Please, how about everything?
We have a friendly 12 o'clock. 4 miles.
Alright, there's the SA-6. It was after me again. Damn it.
Red Crown, quick picture in the north.
Red Crown clean.
Red Crown, Coronado 7 outbound to the south.
Red Crown.
3, you bailing?
No, hey, wait.
Roger. No launch activity. Repeat, no launch activity at the moment. SAM launch, SAM launch, SAM launch. SA-6 launch.
We have a friendly, 12 o'clock.
Alright, 3, go ahead and abort. We'll head direct south now. SA-6 off the air now. I think you're clear.
5-3 Red Crown, going to attempt a road landing at the valley east of, what? Hemat? Herat.
Red Crown, I'll keep an eye out. Just be advised, both Herat and Kala are hostile efforts.
3 is going south.
Copy that, 3.
Red Crown, 5-3 copies. Turning 160. How close is the lines?
Hypothetically, if we get scrambling out of Shindat now, we'll probably reach you before hostiles do, but you are close to hostile efforts. Stand by. If you can make it another 30 miles south, I think to me that's crossing the line.
Red Crown 5-3 is gonna try.
Red Crown.
Red Crown, Oxon 381 with 83, we're pushing Texaco 3 at the stop.
Red Crown. And all players, Red Crown, all flights begin egress, that is hard egress. Rambler 1, if you'd like to spin once just to provide a buffer, feel free to do so.
Copy that, Rambler 1, sorry.
Oh yeah, that last SA-6 felt very close.
Yep, roger that. Alright, one's at 23,000 feet heading south.
Yep, 3 is heading south as well, climbing to 23,000.
Copy. What's your fuel state?
4.7.
Copy that. I'm 5.6.
Red Crown, Weasel 5-2, switching Texaco 1-1.
Red Crown 5-2, Red Crown. Christian Weasel 5-2, Red Crown, roger.
2, I'm gonna spin
Please change up food if you have it, and search if you don't.
Roger, yeah, I'm just getting my speed back after defending.
Copy.
Weasel 5-3, Red Crown, if you see any roads you're able to land in front of you, that should probably be okay.
As visual on 1, you are coming towards me.
Roger, I'll keep my left-hand turn coming.
Coronado 7-3, Red Crown, unless you're looking to rejoin with Coronado 7-2, recommend you start the hard egress south.
7-3 is rejoining with 7-1.
7-2 is ejected.
Red Crown riders, and just be advised, Coronado 7-1, negative radar contact.
Copy.
Right behind you.
Roger that.
And all players are ground, just as a heads up. As far as I'm aware, there are no ATC services available, so you'll just be pushed direct to tower, which now becomes CTAF.
Coronado 7.
Roger.
Moving in 9.
Red Crown, Weasel 5-4.
Weasel 5-4, Red Crown.
Can you advise me the inner flight freak for Coronado?
I will search for a pair of Coronado. If you could pass that along before I can, feel free to.
Gonna be 137.0.
Copy. Coronado flight, copy, Weasel 5-4.
Got you glide and clear 5-4.
Hey, after that refueling snafu, catching up with you guys now.
I'm glad you passed that range, just realized I was looking in the wrong place. That's like cable slides.
I reached up with the mouse to hit ready pre-contact and jettisoned the damn canopy.
Yep, we saw that.
Only in DCS. I believe I will be if you leave.
Free, I'm just gonna come hard left. I'm trying to get a visual on you.
Break through to Red Crown, repeat lost.
I am right behind you.
Oh, there you are. Coming back to the right.
Red Crown, Weasel 5-2. Do you have a good frequency for Texaco 1-1?
It was reported previously that all the tankers are responding on frequency 251. Might be worth a shot.
Weasel 5-2 copies.
And all players background, just some updates on the ATC. We do not have Hindu Kush control, but we now have both Bastion Tower and Kandahar Tower, so that you'll be pushed to them instead of CTAF.
Coronado 7.
4-2. We're at 9.
Okay. Starting to have some INS issues and some autopilot issues. I'm gonna have you take
Down
the...
to 1 Red Crown, I'm not sure if you're anchoring, but recommend start egressing 170 at this time.
170,
Currently tracking waypoint 6. Hey, from waypoint 6.
Coronado 1, are you tanking or direct for home?
Coronado 7, I'm probably going to need to get some gas. I'm down to 4,700 pounds. 3, what's your fuel state?
3.8.
Copy that. Do you want to get some juice?
How's traffic in front of us?
I believe if we go for the same tanker again, we shouldn't have much traffic.
guess we can go to tanker. We have a Rafford.
Stand by. That tanker's going to be on 18 X-ray.
DX3, Red Crown.
Go for DX3.
DX3, just confirm, it looks like you're turning back towards Kandahar.
That's affirmed.
DX3, Red Crown, push Kandahar Tower. If you need the frequency, let me know.
Confirm it's 296.5.
Affirmative. Push Kandahar Tower, good day.
I have 100 miles of
Switch frequency 296.5, good day.
Stand by. I'll just pop it in. Oh, there, Weasel.
Howdy.
Yeah, that checks for 18 X-ray. Should be on the nose for roughly 100 nautical miles.
And replies Red Crown, if anyone is requiring a tanker before RTB, if you want one assigned, feel free to let me know, but I believe most should be open at this time.
Which one is that one? What's the one again?
Affirm. That was on 251. Red Crown Coronado 7's currently self-sorted on Shell 11. How copy?
Stepped.
You guys stepped on.
Crown Coronado 7 is currently tracking for Shell 11.
Red Crown.
So 5-3, is it? You on this freak?
5-4. Left there.
Roger, 5-4. Can you do a battle damage assessment on my aircraft? I'm shuddering like crazy.
Alright, stand by.
Coronado 7, speedwise seems that Numa 6 is also heading for Shell 1, although they're about 10 miles trail. They should be done by the time you get there, I imagine.
7-1 is the trailing aircraft, not a lead. I don't see anything, 7-1. You look clean.
Copy that. I think I took some flack. But I guess we'll find out once we're on the ground.
Are you getting like a weird Dutch roll when you put the autopilot on?
Coronado 7, Red Crown, if you experience any flight control difficulties, please let me know.
Roger that. We'll let you know if we need any assistance. 7-1's going to slide over to the right side.
Coming right.
Oh, there, Weasel. That was for Coronado 7-1. I was going to slide over to the right.
Oh, okay. I'll go back to the left.
Whistle, you're dropping flares periodically.
I thought I told Jester to shut up with that.
Are you errantly hitting your chaff flare button?
Roll 1 through Red Crown recommend flow 200, apologies. You're currently head on for hostile airfields. Sorry, I'm butchering that, and recommend resuming navigation if you're not already.
Lambda 11 heading 220.
It looks like our tanker's off to the right, roughly about 190 or so.
Okay, I was about to say about 50 miles. I'm gonna start checking right.
Roger that.
I got enough gas when we get you hit the tanker. I'm just gonna go direct on our.
Oxnard 8 Red Crown, you're acquiring refueling.
Oxnard, no, we're good. We got a visual on our tanker.
Oxnard 8 Red Crown, recommend flow 140.
Checking right.
Apologies, your home plate is Bastion, correct?
We're not heading towards, we need to take fuel first.
Apologies, Red Crown disconnect.
And coming wings level.
Coronado 7 flight, fence out.
Through fence out. 3.0.
One's fenced out, 3.6. Weasel 5-4, you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up on freak. I'm direct on R.
Copy that. Red Crown, Weasel 5-4 is currently direct Kandahar. He's got the gas to make it.
Check
Red Crown level to confirm also 5-4 is on that.
Yeah, roger that. It's Weasel 5-4, he's a single ship.
Yeah, Red Crown, Weasel 5-4. I'm up with you. Direct on R.
Weasel 5-4, Red Crown somewhere. Weasel 5-4, Red Crown flow 145.
Flow 145, Sky. Weasel 5-4.
So what happened to 2?
Right now, this is Laguna 9. I'm good on fuel. I'm flying direct on to Camp Bastion. Laguna 9, Red Crown, floor 195.
Roger. Is there a way to get Jester to turn the RWR off?
195, Laguna 93.
You can turn it off yourself on the front looking.
Yeah, I've still got this weird, like, buzzing sound.
That might be just a DCS thing.
Yeah, it's like I'm getting lit up by a whole bunch of fire cans, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I flew through that stuff too. I was getting worried about getting hit.
Yeah, I think I did get hit.
I'm gonna set to a tiny left turn to follow the tanker.
Copy that. I trust you.
Coronado 7, Miramar 6. Laguna 9 through Red Crown, block 22 Angels.
Miramar 6.
I'm just holding off the tanker, waiting for you. 9-3, 22 Angels.
We're currently low state around 3,000.
And Weasel 5-4, Red Crown, maintain current altitude.
Copy, flight level 230.
March 2 is starting the descent to Bastion.
For 2 Red Crown, confirm your direct Bastion.
Affirm, sir. Do we need an extra flow or no?
For 2 Red Crown, no, it's absolutely fine. Block 24 Angels, if you will.
No, we're beginning the descent to land.
For 2 Red Crown, be advised, Camp Bastion does have a tower, so you'll be vectored in.
Or 2.
So for 2, if possible, please block, at this point, 19 Angels.
Down to 1-9er, Port 2.
And Laguna 9 through Red Crown, if you could block 16 Angels, please. 16 for Laguna 9.
Alright, terminal left, I have visual on tanker.
Roger. I've got visual as well.
Running through Red Crown, contact Bastion Tower, good day. Contact Tower, good day.
I was turning. Let's go, we can cut them off.
My god, this RWR bug is going to drive me insane.
And for 2-2 Red Crown, block 17 Angels, contact Bastion Tower, good day.
Down to 1-7, over to tower, see it.
5-4 right crown, luck 16 angels.
Weasel 5-4 down to Angels 1-6.
Great. What's your state?
2.2.
Copy that. I'm 2.6, so you're first up. All monitor strike.
Roger.
Rambler 1, Red Crown, are you expecting to refuel before you approach?
Red Crown, Rambler 1 negative. I was about to contact you to inform you about an engine failure, so I might be requesting to divert to tiring cut.
Rambler 1, Red Crown, roger, maintain present heading.
Red Crown, Rambler 1, do you confirm clearance to divert?
Affirmative. Standby.
Copy, Rambler 1, my number 3 and 4 are going back to home base, home plate.
Roger, Red Crown, standby.
Very well, good job.
Rambler 1, Red Crown, just confirm Dash 1 is the one with the engine failure?
Affirmative.
Definitely flying away from us, huh?
Rambler 1-1, Red Crown, proceed present heading. You can maintain altitude where able. And if you need contact Kandahar Tower, frequency 296.5, and they'll handle your tank up.
Contacting Kandahar Tower to monitor tiring cut control, right?
Affirmative, but is on the frequency of Kandahar Tower, so 296.5.
Roger that, Rambler 1-1 changing frequency.
Okay, so we're going to be Red Crown, contact Kandahar Tower, good day.
Switching tower, Weasel 5-4, thanks.
Copy that. We're currently flying.
Red Crown, Rambler 1-3, to answer your earlier question, we do not need to stop at tankers. 3 and 4 are proceeding direct to Kandahar.
Rambler 1-3, Red Crown, roger. Flow 170, block 20, correction 21.
Red Crown, copy for 170. We're currently at 46,000. We'll begin a descent to 21,000.
Affirmative, thank you, Red Crown.
Yep, there's a line.
Visual. We better hurry up here. I'm down to state 1.9.
Right.
Red Crown, Oxnard 8-1.
Oxnard 8-1, Red Crown.
Roger, flight of 2, refuel complete en route to Boston.
Oxnard 8, standby. Oxnard 8-1, Red Crown, flow 205, block 19, Angels.
209, Angels 19. Oxnard 8-1.
205, Red Crown.
Copy, 205.
That was missed.
Yeah, careful there. Almost hit the tanker.
I don't know why my throttle is going crazy right now.
Copy that. Do you want to slide left and figure it out, and I'll take a stab?
Okay.
We're pretty light and slick right now. If you want to like pop the speed brake a little bit, that might help. Got it. Just a little further. Currently talking to him.
What's that?
Never mind.
I'm not seeing the distance.
Try recycling your cleared contact. I gotta make a decision here, man. I either gotta get some gas now or I gotta go. He's banking.
Go ahead, fine.
Roger. Sliding in.
I'll go back to the left side.
Copy that. Sorry to force you off, I just had to get some. Oh, thank God. We just get a little more and we should be good.
Yeah, that's on my 100.
Okay, roger. Okay, sliding off right.
Copy, visual.
All aboard. Alright, man, you got it. Alright, you're clear contact. Nice and easy with it. Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Try cycling your door again. Were you taking gas?
No, I am.
Roger. Sorry, tanker wasn't talking.
I'll just say one more time.
Copy that. What are you at now?
226.
Copy.
What about you?
2.6. I think we can make it. Pulling out.
This guy. Never mind. He just shut off his lights. Let's just go.
Copy that. Coming right. Alright, pushing back to strike on 305.
Wait.
Red Crown, Coronado 7-1, flight of 3 F-4s, air-to-air refueling complete, heading back to Kandahar.
Coronado 7, Red Crown, Roger, just confirm, are you holding hands with Miramar 6-1?
Copy that. We picked up another orphan.
Coronado 7, should I just take you as a 4 ship at this point?
Negative. We're currently a 3 ship.
Red Crown, Roger. Coronado 7, flow 120, block 16 Angels.
120 down to 16,000. Coronado 7. Coming right, coming down to 160.
3, 2. Coronado 7, Red Crown, just to confirm you're going to Kandahar, no Bastion?
Confirm. Kandahar.
Go on radio.
A firm, that's going to be Kandahar for Coronado 7.
Coronado 7, time left, heading 120.
120 on the heading. My mistake.
Dyslexia kicked in.
What was the glitch you had? Yeah, Roger, you said something.
No, I said dyslexia kicked in instead of 120. I was thinking also 210.
Yeah, I thought that's what he said, but I guess not.
Coronado 7, red ground flow 105.
105 for Coronado 7. 105 for Coronado 7. If I can even see that on my HSI. Coronado 7-3, what's your fuel state?
2.0.
Roger that. Red Crown Coronado 7-1. Reporting INS failure, gonna need vectors.
Coronado 7, red crown, roger, maintain present heading 105.
Present heading 105 for Coronado 7. No visual on you guys. You guys with me?
I'm right behind you.
Roger that. Okay, I got visual on our orphan. I should have gotten more gas.
It's gonna be close. We are 50 miles.
A firm, that's what I'm showing. Seem to have gotten my INS back here, so that helps at least.
It just shot off on you, or what happened?
No, I think Jester was just being really slow, changing the waypoints. I had to tell him a couple times, and it seems to work now.
My Jester is broken.
keeps calling speeds for the bomb dropping.
Gotcha.
Coronado 7, Red Crown, contact Kandahar Tower, good day.
Roger that, switching Kandahar Tower. Thank you very much from Coronado 7. Push 296.5.
So that's 6.5. Copy.
Alright, let's make this check-in sound good. Coronado 7, radio check.
Coronado 7, Kandahar Tower, read you 5x5.
7-3.
Coronado Tower, this Coronado 7, sorry, Kandahar Tower, Coronado 7, flight of 3 F-4s, currently at your 030 radial for about 35 nautical miles inbound for full stop. Be advised, we are low state fuel.
Coronado 7, roger, 3 ship F4s. Okay, go ahead and turn left to 090, descend and maintain 12,000.
090, 12,000 for Coronado 7. Maybe I didn't take flak. I'm actually now pretty sure I bent my jet evading SAMs.
From the outside, your jet looks quite fine, yeah.
Gotcha.
You still have your wing tanks, by the way. You can drop them maybe to make yourself slippery.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of that. There's some towns up in front of us, it looks like. Right underneath us looks pretty safe, though, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them.
Okay, 2 tanks going down.
Roger.
We have 2 miles, we got this.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We may run out of gas trying to taxi off the runway, but I think we'll be okay.
We just parking in the D-arm area.
I think I've got visual on the field. Off at our 2 o'clock, just past that little hill.
Coronado 7, Kandahar Tower, QNH is 3003, winds are calm. Descend and maintain 10,000. Maintain current heading.
Send maintain 10,000, current heading 3003 for Coronado 7.
I got visual on the airfield.
And Coronado 7, would you prefer a straight in or an overhead today?
Looks like we're going to have the gas for an overhead. Coronado 7's got the field in sight for when it helps.
Coronado 7, roger, prepare for a left overhead for Kandahar, runway 23. Descend and maintain 8,000, turn right, bearing 115.
115 down to 8,000 for Coronado 7.
alright there, Myanmar?
Don't know what happened, it just begins to...
Check your pitot heat is on.
It's on, but it's a lot of crazy things right now. Okay, looks like I'm back. Coronado 7, descend and maintain 5,000, turn right heading, brake. Disregard the right turn, but descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000 for Coronado 7. Alright, Coronado 7 flight, make sure your switches are safe.
Switch is safe.
Alright. Plan left brake, 350 knots over the threshold.
Coronado 7, Kandahar Tower, turn right bearing 230, descend to overhead brake altitude, cleared for overhead, left overhead, runway 23 at Kandahar.
230 on the heading, and cleared for the left overhead for runway 23 for Coronado 7 flight. Nice vectors, tower. Alright, speeding up to 350 and bringing it up to 1,500 feet AGL. One's in the brake.
Who's on the brake?
And 2 on the brake.
Kandahar Tower, Coronado 7, are we clear to land?
Coronado 7, Kandahar, correction, Kandahar, oh my god. Kandahar Tower, you are clear to land runway 23, winds are calm, taxi right off any taxiway and wait for progressive taxi instructions.
That quick land runway 23 off to the right. 407.
Cornell 73, turning base for runway 23.
Coronado 71, welcome home. Taxi right off any taxiway and wait for progressive taxi instructions.
Coronado 7.
Coronado, Miramar 6, left base, 3 greens, first up.
Miramar 6, Kandahar Tower, you're cleared for landing. Runway 23, Windsor calm.
Miramar 6, clear to land.
Coronado 7, 3 off the runway.
Roger, Coronado 7 flight, Kandahar ground. Turn right and taxi down the taxiway and then make your first left to ramp Sierra.
After that, heading down the parallel taxiway and first left into ramp Sierra for Coronado 7 flight.
Miramar 6 flight, which ramp would you prefer?
Same as Coronado. Same as Coronado.
Roger, Miramar 6, taxi right and then make another right and follow Coronado 7.
150 pounds, that's land.
Miramar 6, you're cleared to the Sierra ramp.
Yeah, I got 150 as well. I bet you the standard deviation of the gauge is a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, felt good to get that canopy open.
Oh yeah.
Sierra ramp has parking spots that are parallel to the runway. So it's going to be a left here, followed by an immediate right into parking.
Copy. Copy.
Coronado 7, Kandahar ground, you are cleared to any spot. Chow's waiting for you in the chow hall.
Coronado 7, thanks for the good talk down and the great vectors. Dude, that was awesome. He put us right in line for the runway at the initial. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Alright, see you in debrief, guys.
Kandahar Tower and Kandahar ground. Kandahar field ops are closing.
Alright, 73 signing off, see you in debrief.